My daughter Rachel wrote an essay a month before she was shot and killed in the Columbine tragedy. It was called My Ethics, My Codes of Life. And in it, she wrote these words: "My definition of compassion is forgiving, loving, helping, leading, and showing mercy for others." My family would be extremely challenged by her codes of life shortly after her death. We made a decision to forgive the boys who killed her. We understood that it would dishonor Rachel's memory to be consumed with anger, bitterness, and unforgiveness. There's a lot of misunderstandings about what forgiveness is and what forgiveness is not. Such words of wisdom I have heard that have a deep and truthful ring, from Gandhi and Mandela too, as well as Martin Luther King. The weak cannot forgive, they said. They cling to bitterness instead. Forgiveness is misunderstood by those who hold to pain and rage. Their freedom gone, they choose to live like prisoners in a dreadful cage. They can't let go, they can't forgive, and so in bondage they now live. Forgive and you can be set free. Your life will now move on ahead, no longer bound by things long past, existing like the walking dead. Forgiveness opens up a door that sets you free to live once more. Unforgiveness keeps you chained to those who choose to do you wrong, always seeking for revenge, silencing your inner song. Forgive and you will find release into a place of perfect peace. It's very important to understand the differences between forgiveness, pardon, reconciliation, and restitution. Forgiveness is to free yourself, and when possible, reconcile with a friend or relative who's done you wrong. Your friendship can continue without holding a grudge or seeking revenge. But if someone hurts you badly or repeatedly, you can forgive them, but it's not necessary to reconcile with them. In other words, you don't have to be their friend. You don't have to keep putting yourself in a position to be harmed again and again. Forgiveness is not pardon. Forgiveness is for you, not for the person who offended or hurt you. Forgiveness is an issue of the heart. Pardon is an issue of the law. I forgave the Columbine shooters, but I would not have pardoned them. If they had not committed suicide that day, I would have gone to court to make sure that they could never harm anyone else. If you have been hurt, molested, or intimidated by someone, you can forgive and at the same time do what's necessary to prevent them from harming you, themselves, or others. The final word to consider is restitution. If you steal someone's money or car, you can forgive yourself, but you need to return the things that you stole. That's restitution. If someone steals your car, you can forgive them, but you may need to take them to court to get your car back. In that case, you have forgiven, but not pardoned them. Forgiveness is a sometimes difficult but necessary choice that allows you to let go and move on. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. Too often we beat ourselves up over things that we cannot go back and undo. Start today by forgiving yourself and then forgiving others as well. You will find true freedom through the power of forgiveness.